Oh, must, don't you fear, ain't gonna drop no bomb over here. Won't be a bang, won't be a boom, just a TV set in your living room. Coming in loud, it's coming in clear, coming like a freight train through your ear. What you gonna do now, what you gonna say when they take your boss bones away? When they take your boss bones away.
Hey guys, like always, let us know if you can hear us and see us for tonight's live stream. You guys notice right off the bat that the cat looks a little bit smaller.
Q Bentley, as soon as we go live, he knows what to do. That's our shaved little sheep right there.
Yeah, we, well, the youngest took her, or took him to the vet and had him shaved, and he looks quite different.
Gosh.
Not as big.
On cue.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, guys, let us know in the comments if you can hear us, if you can see us. Randy Jackson, thank you so much. Mike Moore, thank you. Dave's here, man. Okay, appreciate it. That's awesome. That's what I need to know. You know, I've been prone to, you know, start the live feed and then the mute's on or our mics are off or whatever. So, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
This is Tuesday night. We haven't been on in the last couple of weeks just because everything's been hectic. Life happens. You know that's how it rolls sometimes. So yeah, we try and aim to go live every Tuesday night for TWR, which is Talk It, Walk It, Ride It, because we do talk it, we walk it, and we ride it, and we want you guys there for every mile of of every ride. We want you guys right there with us. So that is our goal, but you know, sometimes, like I said, life happens. So it feels like it's been a long time. It's only been 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. But tonight we're just going to be doing kind of a recap of what all's been happening over the last couple of weeks, and then also what we have planned coming up. You know, our riding season, just like you guys, it's really now, I mean, it's really starting to take off right now. So we have a lot of stuff coming up in the next months.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No doubt about it. This last week, if you guys know, if you've been following us, we did the Ride Between the Pigs. This is our 3rd annual. It went amazing. Had such a great turnout. Had a last few minute, you know, changes. We were going to eat crawfish. Unfortunately, they changed their location. And just really quickly, if you didn't know, we were not aware of that until Brandy Atnep there told us, staying on point, watching everything for us. So she sent it in the post. So they had to hustle really quick and find us a new place to eat on the route. Couldn't have worked out any better. We want a big shout out to Oasis there in Blue Eye. I think it's Oasis Burger and Pizza. They are going to be changing their name soon.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah,
so
and I see why.
Yeah, we didn't make a post or put that in the description, but she did tell me about it. And then when we did stop, they did have some signs up that they're in the process of changing. So if you guys later go in and look for Oasis of Blue Eye, it will now be called The Hop.
That's correct. And they got voted like #1 little cafes.
Yeah.
Across America.
Yeah, and they're about to be featured on America's Best Restaurants, which is a online website type TV show type thing.
It's very cool. They were excited. Big shout out to them because we came in last minute. They absolutely had to hustle because you think, now guys, I want you to keep in mind too, Steph and I are putting these guided rides together. We cap it at 30. That is registered riders. We tapped it out really quick. We had 10 other, however.
I love it.
We filled it out really quick, and then we had 10 more bikes on the ride as well. So 40 bikes, right? And then you have some 2-up. So we had 50 something people. A lot of people were like, oh man, you need to make the rides bigger. No, we don't. That's all Steph and I want. I want to thank real quick the Eureka Springs PD out there for stopping traffic for us. Stuff like that we got to do, and it's a lot of work for just Steph and I. We need to keep it smaller where we can somewhat contain it, getting everybody in and out safe. The location there at Oasis turned out amazing. The ride was beautiful. The day was perfect. It was a little chilly. We've had a little bit chillier spring here in the Ozarks and across the country. But overall, you know, we want to thank Pig Trail Harley Davidson there in Eureka and Pig Trail there in Rogers, along with Rainwater, Holton, Sexton. That's right, our attorneys, real attorneys, not some middleman like you hear of some of these guys that have blow up dolls and stuff. These are real attorneys, and we are real people out there riding these roads, and it was amazing to ride with all you guys. You guys are so happy. Of course, Steph and I are kind of a little bit more uptight, making sure everything flows. But you guys, I just kick back and watch everybody while we're eating and stuff. Everybody's getting to, you know, hang out and talk shit.
A little
you know?
Stressful, just because, you know, things didn't go as planned after you've been planning it for months and months and months. So, but anyways, it did, like you said, it turned out great and everyone had a good time. And I wish we had more time to just really chill and hang out with people. And that's one of the reasons why we want to cap it at 30 or cap it to a lower scale, is just because you get too big and then you don't even get to see everyone. So it's just nice to be able to, you know.
Getting Van Gogh set up over there, and of course having help there with the t-shirts.
Yeah, so big thanks. I gotta do my appreciation too.
Absolutely.
Stephanie Griffin for helping me stuff all those last minute swag bags that we didn't get done. And then of course Brandy and Chad for finding the spot for lunch. Also Brandy for manning the whole registration, the rider release forms, the wristbands,
what
all
you're going
that
to eat
stuff.
for lunch. So we had a menu that they had out, and you got to pick what
Yes.
you were going to eat from different things.
Yes.
Also the sales of our merch.
Yeah, and Izzy,
I mean,
thank
come
you
on,
so much, Izzy. So I always try and have, 2 to 3 hands on deck for selling merch, and everyone bailed on me except for Izzy.
one.
And I appreciate you, Izzy, so much. You and Lonnie, your dad, were there. They were there the whole entire freaking day, and more power to you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys are in the area, we're going to be doing this again next year. We have lots of rides coming up within the next couple of months also, so we encourage you guys to...
Yeah, so we had a few people ask us if we would post our ride schedule, and Steph's been working on that since we've been back. We're setting up a ride for Hot Springs, so it's going to be a really cool... It looks like it's coming together. It's going to be a pretty badass little ride that we're going to do for Hot Springs all the way down to the border there. Basically, where do we stop there? Do you know the town that is?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be leaving Hot Springs and riding down to El Dorado. Right before El Dorado is a little town called Smackover.
Smackover.
Yeah. So there's a cool little place there in Smackover. And I reached out to them just today, and they said that they were all on board. So I'm going to be finalizing some details with them. But if it all goes well, we're going to be stopping at Woody's Catfish and Catering. They, from the reviews and the online posts, they have the best catfish and the best soul food in the South. So you guys know that the soul food is, the best is down there in the South. So that's what we're going to be doing. That will be on June 9th, and that's a Friday. I'll be making an event page on Facebook with more information and registration fees, because lunch will be included again. And there will be a cap on that ride also, but it will be happening during Hot Springs Bike Fest. So Hot Springs Bike Fest is got activities going on from Thursday through Saturday. Our ride is going to be on Friday. We'll probably be leaving there at the Hotel Hot Springs around 11, and it's a 2-hour ride down there to El Dorado area. And we'll probably, hang out and eat for an hour or so, goof
and
off.
then you're just free. You can do whatever you want to. You can ride back with us. You can go explore. You can do whatever you want to. But the ride ends there.
Yes.
I want to make that real clear.
Yeah. And then it is 104 miles down there. So like you were just saying, after we eat, free to leave whenever. If you want to stick around, you can ride back with us. Usually on the ride back, we don't
I'll haul ass.
do the little, we usually have a little bit of fun. So just warning.
Yeah, so, the guided rides, I keep it around 45, 50 miles an hour, because the rear people could be running 70, who knows, trying to keep up. Or you have somebody in there causing a little slag, who knows. So I try to keep it at lower pace, but when we come back, we cut and run, as some of you guys found out when they rode back with us multiple times. And that's a big part of what we're doing here is showing off Arkansas and not only showing the rides, but places to stop to eat, places to just chill out and take in the view. So once again, this right here is going to give you the opportunity to do that if you're in Hot Springs. We are going to do it on a Friday because they have a lot of stuff going on Saturday, and we don't want to take away from anything going on that they have been working so hard on down there at Hot Springs. Amazing people.
For sure.
Wendell and Amy busting their asses down there for the Hot Springs rally. So we want to, not intrude on anything. So we'll make that a Friday ride.
Yeah, so that is June 8th through the 10th. Our ride's going to be on the 9th. Now, May 30th, which is Tuesday, our TWR live stream, Wendell and Amy is going to be joining us on that Tuesday night to talk a little bit about what's happening during Bike Fest. A lot of stuff. So they've got a Facebook group also if you're not in on that. If you look up Hot Springs Bike Fest on Facebook, there is a private group that you can join, and they're all just chit-chatting and talking about the things going on, what vendors are going to be there, the foods, the concert lineup, what that looks like. They've got the world's shortest parade every year, and it's literally what, a mile?
If it's even that, it's really cool though, and some of the video and pictures that stuff just posted. A lot of those photos are out of that little parade, which is pretty amazing because the firefighters and the officers there in Hot Springs are involved, as along with a lot of just the, of course, all of us that are going, and veterans, which is pretty cool.
First responders and stuff like that. Now,
cool.
They do a lot for veterans. They have Arkansas Veterans Services Support that's very heavily involved in the rally, and a lot of their proceeds go directly to them. So it's a cool overall rally. But like I said, the 30th, May 30th, Wendell and Amy's going to be on our live stream with us to talk about
Something else really I was going to mention too, we have a Pay It Forward going, or it's really ended for T.W.R. Thompson. He actually had an event ready for this Saturday, but due to weather, he had to postpone that. So we're not going to be able to present our Pay It Forward like we were wanting to this Saturday and get the kind of, it was going to be a really good feel-good moment, but due to weather, he's going to can you say that word for me? Thank you. And then we're going to see where it falls later. Hopefully we'll be able to make it to him with our schedule. But that Pay It Forward will be coming up pretty quick too, that we did over Christmas. All you guys, all you honorary asses and members that donated to that. Custom Dynamics, they did a very huge donation. We appreciate that, and we're just waiting for the right time to work it out so we can all come together and make something special, and hope that can happen soon.
Yes, for sure. I was going to mention the other thing that we did this weekend. So that was Spring Fling with our ride between the pigs ride. Sorry, I'm burping. We also rode over to Mountain Home for Joanna's rally. So Joanna is our insurance agent. If you guys are not familiar, she's been on our live feed before. We posted about her. She's about, yay tall. Like, if you could see, she's a really short lady, but she's really feisty. She is very feisty. But anyways, they do a small little rally over in Mountain Home, which is always fun. And it's just nice to see everyone and see Joanna and see what she's been up to.
Which a great, a location we will talk more about, and we have talked about it some, but riding over in Mountain Home, say Collar area and over there, it's pretty amazing over there to really take your time. So some good food, great fishing, kayaking, hiking, a lot of
Trout
riding.
Capital USA.
Yes, it is. It's like, if you're watching this and you've never heard of that place, give it a chance, look it up, and see what you think about it. Another great location right here in the Ozarks. Mountain Home, Collar over in there is just really cool. And great people there as well. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about anything else that's coming up this weekend?
Not that I can read because I don't want to take my glasses off, so I can't see. I don't really want to talk about Still Horse because I don't think I'm going to go.
So we do have, of course, Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. You guys have heard us talk about that last couple of years, talking about it, being there and posting about it. That is happening May 18th through the May 20th.
Yeah, that's something that we've been getting ready. If y'all been paying attention to any of our posts, really, it's just me posting on stories because I like it. and I have fun with it. We're getting Van Gogh ready. You know, we got that old express van that has 343 or 47,000 miles on an old girl. Basically, we took her down to Mexico. We went down for Fandango.
Yeah, we were literally right there at the Mexico border.
So we came back, had a few issues. We got everything pretty much lined out. We also working on that little trailer that we have. But what we've been doing with Van Gogh is getting ready for Hank. So Hank, our little Frenchie, he's going to be going with us to Tennessee. And we've got the little van suited out with a heater and an air conditioner. Then we have a little bed, but it wasn't staying cool or warm. So what we've done is we put insulation in the walls and the ceiling, put tongue and groove pine in the ceiling and pine on the wall like we did in our little tiny house here. All insulated, like I said, put some insulation in the floor and some pine back here where we can throw our, totes and stuff like that. We're building this little bed frame. Got us a little smaller mattress. But it's really
a lot
cool.
of work. A lot of work.
I got a little mount that's going to be mounted up where we put our iPad, which is like a big screen when it's at the bottom of your feet. We kind of did that in there. So the van's been a lot of fun for me because actually we did very well. Stained the pine blue and put a coating of stain on the top of the ceiling to kind of keep it. We've just had so much fun with it. We rhino lined the floor and got everything cleaned up down there. I think I might even, if I can find some kind of cheap way to put floor in it, I'm going to put floor in it. I'm looking at some little sinks to put a little sink over there so we can brush our teeth in there. So
why not?
I actually, and then our little trailer, we got it where we can haul the chopper. And on the tongue there, I took off the spare tire and I built an angle arm frame, 2x2 angle arm frame. We went and bought us a Predator generator. So that'll sit on there. And the old van don't have no air, no heat hardly at all. Even if it did, you couldn't keep it cool. So I guess we're going to go real hillbilly. I've got it to where the extension cord goes out and it seals. I'm going to run it back and plug it into the generator as we're driving. So we can even have an air conditioner. We're worried about Hank while we're driving down the road. Or heat, as cold as it's been. So we're going to have it kind of rigged up. Having a lot of fun with that. I should be getting back to that tomorrow. But we have to do everything outside. We don't have a shop. So I'm doing it underneath the old shade tree in the field here. So if it rains, I have to quit and put everything up because it gets muddy. So it's a really slow go for us. If we had a shop where I could get in there, like tear stuff apart and, keep everything out of it. It's kind of like a storage building for us too. So we're able to put stuff in it so they'll get wet.
Yeah, a lot of our merch and stuff like that, which reminds me, if you guys were at Spring Fling or at the Eureka Springs Harley Davidson for the Ride the Pigs, you may have seen or even on our stories and stuff like that. We have a couple of new shirts out and we have them in stock in hand. We don't have them posted just yet just because we did get them a few days before.
We actually got our shirts and got them in hand before we released it so people weren't waiting this time.
Yes.
So they're badass. So, I mean, I got to say,
I think there's four new designs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One's very, very favorite and very dear to me. But they're all really cool because they're like sayings I say when on the road. Like I get all deep and weird when I'm riding and kind of going in my head. And
Just
all of a sudden I'll go on the scent. I'm like, hey, Steph, I've been thinking about something. So I come up with like these one-liners, or I'll work on one-liners or little quotes that I can use in some of our posts, or mostly our post. If you see really a thought, or a bigger thought, or a heartfelt something on a post, that's me doing something. If it's like more like educational or to the point, or that's her. So yeah, the big long ones that you're kind of like, damn, really? And you had to read it again. That was probably mine.
Yeah. Busted Knuckles. I was at Spring Fling, didn't see y'all. Yeah, we were out late both nights.
Man, I was fucking out all weekend.
Eureka Springs,
that's
Harley Davidson.
your
Our
fault.
van was sitting right there, wide open, right next to the
I
stunt
don't know,
show.
man.
We announced the stunt show on Saturday, and then did the ride, and went back to Eureka Springs. Oh, we were at Pick Trail for a little bit, hanging out. So
I was in Eureka.
Hate that we missed you.
I was there when I got there. I closed down Chelsea's. I was there till 3 o'clock. I was up at 8 o'clock the next morning, no 7, and we did a ride. We was at Pick Trail. We did a whole ride. We Eureka Springs, Harley Davidson, did the whole ride. Ended up Pick Trail, hang out there for 2 hours. Went back to Eureka Springs, Harley Davidson, hung out there for 2 hours. Went back, got a little bit of something to eat. I went back to Chelsea's, and we were there until 12 o'clock. We went down to Eureka Live, and we closed that bar out. And Steph and I didn't go. I think we were still walking around the town. I don't think we went to bed at 5 o'clock. So I was out there. I was out there, but I may not have been in that circle that you may think I'm at. But I'm there.
Yes,
always.
We're at the party. Okay,
Yes,
guys. The other thing that's coming up, though. Oh, wait. Before we move off the topic of TMMR, should we tell them about this little thing that you ordered?
Fuck, I don't know. I guess I got an idea.
How about we just say we have an idea and there's a surprise, and it has to do with
Loud ass. Being loud.
being a loud ass.
So we're thinking about doing something fun over at Tennessee, because we have the van. We got this little $99 TV too. Thinking about something doing there where it plays I don't know, just goofing around. We have a lot of fun because when we have the van and the trailer, I can haul more shit, more props. We got her also a little 50 Honda that's got the 88 big bore kit to it, so that's her little pit bike. Wow, that thing's torquey as hell. Watch second gear to put you on your back. So we're able to put more stuff together and be just a little bit more ornery and not just have the road glide, because then we have the chopper too. So actually when we're with that stuff, we kind of turn into this chopper mentality. We're not road glide mentality. So then the people are like, why did you get the name Ornery? I heard that a couple times. Why do you get the name Ornery? You seem happy and stuff. I'm like, why don't you hang out with me past 10 o'clock before most of you want to go to bed and start yawning, talking about wanting to go to bed? Hang out with us. Close down the bar. You'll see why we're ornery. So this is where the chopper comes in. This is where we really feel at home, I'd say.
Come to life.
Yes. So, here we are, Walk It, Talk It, Ride It guys. If you're watching us, we're no show pony. We're the workhorse as well. So we're out there. We're not doing it once a weekend. We're not doing it once a year. We're out there doing it every fucking weekend. We're out there doing something, giving it hell.
I was going to say, be prepared for a t-shirt.
Yes.
Not a work pony, or I'm not a show pony. I'm a workhorse.
So we're out there living a life because we love it. We absolutely love it. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, this is one of my least favorite fucking things to do, is get on here with you guys on just this screen. I can't see you. All y'all know that hung out with, or have or do hang out with us, you know how I come alive. And I just can't, it's hard for me to connect right here. It's just so difficult,
Because we're talking to a computer screen with a
I
little
just see
green
myself,
dot,
man,
right there.
So, I guess I'm the old school way. Steph's good at the new way about stuff. So we get out there, we really love what we do, and you can see us in our true color. Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival is a great place as well. You can cut loose, get into absolutely anything and everything. As long as you ain't being some dick and causing trouble, you're good to go, man.
Yep. And if you guys haven't met Buck and Tanya Shaw, who help organize it along with Carrie, Buck will tell you too. I mean, everyone's welcome, but don't be a jackass, and he'll say it just like that. But
don't be a douche.
Yeah. So yes, be staying tuned for our little surprise for TMMR. We'll probably be announcing it before it happens, but it's exciting, and it does have to be. It's got to do with being a loud ass and a cheap bottle of tequila.
Thinking that's what you'll win if you're a loud ass. You can be a loud ass at anything. So I've got this idea. I'm going to try to make it fun. We don't know how it's going to go over. It may flop. One other thing, I guess I can kind of talk about it too, touch base on it. You'll be looking for some cool shit that we'll be doing with Sturgis Buffalo Chip too. We're really getting excited about Sturgis this year. For us, it's going to be a big step for the Ornery One, Ornery School, and the 2-Up community. We're working something big for that right there and trying to bring that all into awareness and talking about that 2-Up rider. It's not only about us who ride the bike, but the passenger as well, and they need a voice, and we're going to be able to showcase that a little bit more, what we're going to do there at Sturgis Buffalo Chip. Thank you guys, the whole crew up there, for being so sweet to us and working with us.
Perfect. Yeah, and then the next thing after TMMR is the Talamina rally, which you guys have heard us talk about Talamina rally so much. It's a great time. We had Neil on. If you guys didn't catch that, you can go back to one of our live feeds where Neil was our guest. Neil is the organizer who started Talamina rally. It's Cruising for St. Jude's. A great organization, and I mean, it benefits our kids, and it's all around just goodness. And it's not your typical rally. It is 2 days of riding and eating and just hanging out. They've got live music. It is indoors as far as like whenever you get back after the rides, all the sponsors and stuff like that, the vendors are indoors at the convention center.
Most of them.
It is catered there. So it's an all-around good rally. You guys can go check that out. There is an event on Revzilla, and then there's also an event.
Has he taken it down yet?
I think May 1st is the last day to register online.
So you want to register?
You can still register in person.
Now. But you want to register now if you want to save some money. We talked about that. Neil wants you to save money. So after May 1st, though, he's got to take it down because there's no need, because he's got to get everything in the works, you know. So right now is a good time to go register for that and save yourself some money. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. We have a video on here somewhere. Talamina ride, probably. Cruise for St. Jude's for the kids. They never quit, nor will we. It's a great cause, but you're going to be able to be part of just an amazing story and hear some pretty cool individuals who do a lot throughout the year to raise money for this. I mean, it's unbelievable what the amount of money that they raise for St. Jude's. Every bit of it too goes straight to them. Every bit of it. You can talk now, and he's a hell of a colorful guy. He's the star of the show, and it's just a pretty amazing thing to be involved with. You can go check that out. If you want to do something like that, this would be a great opportunity. If not, Hot Springs Rally here in the Ozarks will be coming up. That's going to be a killer rally that we'll be involved in. We got some more stuff coming up in the fall too. We'll be doing our Legacy ride, all kid bike there with T.W.R Harley Davidson. We're going to start working on that as well. So bet your ass, guys, we're working our ass off day in and day out with everybody.
The Legacy ride is going to be taking place on the Friday, which is September 22nd of Bikes, Blizzard, and Barbecue. So far, we've only had one meeting, and we have actually covered a lot within that first meeting there. But so far, it looks like it's all going to pretty much stay within the same as last year. It's going to be on that Friday, the 22nd. Not for sure exactly of the route yet, but there will be some type of lunch or snacks included in that. The registration fee is still staying the same, and we're going to be, of course, leaving from T.W.R Harley Davidson. Not for sure who all is going to be on the ride just yet, and all those details, but that's something you guys can stay looking forward to.
Well, one thing I'm proud of is, though, Limited, the big boar's doing really good, guys. We've been riding the piss out of it around here, and you guys know we were down to Florida and back already. And actually, I was kind of toying with the idea of getting up in the morning and heading out to Bullhead Run, which used to be Laughlin River Run. We was talking to our buddy out there, Casey, and Casey got a new bike. Congratulations, bud. Badass Limited. So we've got about 2 weeks here before we take off for Tennessee, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay still that long, but I'm going to try. Like I said, I'm already want to get on a bike and take off across somewhere. This weekend just wasn't far enough. Not nearly far
was
enough.
it?
Jesus. A lot of talking, but we had a lot of fun. I just want to say real quick, I had a Casey there at T.W.R Harley Davidson. He turned 30. Happy birthday, buddy. We got him into some funness Saturday night.
And just let you know, my pants are clean.
Her pants are clean.
That's for Casey.
Her pants are clean. Just had a hell of a time. And if you're wondering, I got to think about this too. If you're in Eureka and you want to find us, I tell you where you're going to find us, and that is Chelsea's Corner Bar and Grill. So Chelsea's is where we're always at. You'll always find us at Chelsea's.
Chelsea's is our little home. Go-to bar. If you guys are ever in Eureka and looking for a place that stays open late, and it's always got live music, even if it's a day during the week, they've got either open mic or some acoustics or something going on, even on Sundays. So if you guys are looking for live music and a cool bar atmosphere that's more kind of just not so touristy, but more of a local kind of dive bar,
it's Chelsea's. Yeah, like during Spring Fling, you go up there to that bar up there at the top of the road. Legends is amazing. You want to go to Legends. She did really good up there. But there's another bar downtown Eureka up there at the top. We don't go to it. It's too much ego, too much drama, too many. Just a lot of balls swinging around, and I'd just really go down Eureka. We're at Chelsea's, but that is the place we got married. So I mean, it started out our home, and it still is. I mean, we're pretty loyal to people.
It's a little dear to our hearts.
Yes, it is, and
it's got the same bartenders that they've had for freaking ever. That's always a good sign too. Whenever you go in there years later, or even months later, or even days later, and it's the same guys
every time.
Same folks, and it's just that home bar.
We walk in, there's 2 Dos Equis with lime slammed up on the bar. A lot of times just slid over across. If they're busy, they slide it over in the corner. We throw down a little bit of money, we take off. It's just an amazing place. And that's how they are with everybody. Couldn't be more happier.
Yeah, good times.
Oh yeah.
So that's just a little bit of a recap of our ride and what we have coming up in the next few weeks. It is a short live. And I'm okay with it.
It is what it is.
Because, well, it's Tuesday and we've got more things to do, like planning more rides.
I think I'm still hungover. I'm maybe still just feeling a little bit tied down a little bit. I got to get over it a little bit.
Yeah,
I did a lot of drinking.
Did wake up with a little bit of a sore throat.
Yeah. We did a lot of drinking. We sure did. And a pollen. Holy shit.
I know.
Pollen was thick. That's one thing I don't like about Spring Fling. It's all every year. It's just a whole lot of sneezing and coughing. Yeah, it is.
Springtime.
This year's been pretty amazing at it.
Yeah. I just posted today on Facebook a album, Hot Springs Bike Fest album from last year. If you guys were there, if you know somebody that was there, look through the pictures, see if you see them, tag them if you can. And I will be posting probably in the next couple days another rally, just because I want to get caught up on our photo albums on Facebook. And and who doesn't like to see pictures from rallies? I'm always like,
well, that's another thing though. Hot Springs, fan, that is a party fucking town.
It is.
There's no doubt about it. It is one of the top party towns there is in Arkansas. If you're looking for it, you're going to find it in Hot Springs. It's there. It's amazing. It can turn all kind of ways.
It can get a little rough too.
It can get a little rough, so you don't go with the attitude.
Don't go with your ego, just screaming out.
Don't do it. Be mindful and thankful. Just be hanging out and having a good cold beer. That's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to a ride Friday. That's going to be fun.
Yeah. But even before Hot Springs, we've got Tennessee. I'm excited about Tennessee. I'm excited about taking Hank with us, staying in the van because I love camping. I know you're not so much on it, but I love camping and staying in the van. And Hank is going to be with us, and we've got this loudest asshole contest award type thingy we're going to be trying to pull off.
On top of that, though, we get to meet up with we get to meet up with a bunch of our friends that we only see at Tennessee.
Yes.
Some of them, the only place it's just like Sturgis. We only run into our friends there in Sturgis. Our Sturgis buddies, that's our family. We see them every year, and that's Sturgis, just same Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. I got to say, though, guys, go check that out as well. The fucking music there is amazing. The lineup out there, it is a motorcycle music festival, drinking, partying, family event. I know that's crazy. Hill climbing, swimming, at Laura Lynn's place.
And of course,
don't get
there's
much
going to
better.
be a Loretta Lynn tribute also to her. So it's going to be an overall just cool thing. They actually sent out an email, I think yesterday or today. So they've got some rides that's happening also, and a great lineup there. So you guys can check that out. Their website also, I think it's TN Motorcycle Music is what their website is. I'm not for sure, but you guys can type in Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival and they'll get you there.
It'll populate.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on, right on, right on.
All right, guys.
Really quick, all you honorary asses that we got to hang out this weekend, I sure did love you guys. If I was a little hard on you, please forgive me. I got to picking on y'all a little later in the night there.
Wait, who are you talking about?
About everybody that was around
Okay.
me. I think you got a little honorary. We had an amazing time. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and riding with us. All you guys that are on here, if you were and you were on the ride, thank you for coming with the ride. That meant a lot to Steph and I. And we were really quick want to say thank you to the Crescent and Basant Hotel over in Eureka Springs, because we got to do a giveaway for Thursday and Friday night stay at either the Basant or the Crescent during Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. So that was something that we did and try to make our ride just a little bit special too. We'll be announcing who won that as well pretty soon. They're going to have an amazing weekend, and I know they're looking forward to it. Once again, our community here in Arkansas supporting us, supporting them, bringing you guys in, getting to see the amazing place that we call home here in the Ozarks. Absolutely loving it. That's what it's all about. Topping something over there.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at another screen if you don't know. And there's a screen over here, and there's a screen up there, and a screen down there, and a screen over there. Camera up there, and mic here, right here, and a mic over there. Lights right here. You know what I mean? Right on, right on, right on.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, do your little closing thing, because you're amazing at it. I
yes.
suck at it. I am so
You
bad
try
about it. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in and chiming in. And until we see you next time.
Like always, y'all stay on.